Hi guys, making a video today to help people who are just starting off lifting. When you get to the point where you want to lift and you don't want to get injured, so you don't want to do too heavy of weight, but you also don't want to waste your time, you want to see your results, then this is a great guide for you. Don't just go to cardio when it comes to losing weight, but also realize that the more you build muscle, the more you're going to be able to burn calories. Alright, so first, setting up the weight. Sorry, setting up the machine for you. I'm a little bit taller. This machine was set up for a shorter person. So, we're going to pull this out, drop it down to about a 5. That will allow this to be right in my armpit range. You want it to be between your nipple and your shoulder to have those bars. This is where we're going to want to press from. The last person was short and strong. All right, this is a drill called the ladder drill. In the ladder drill, you go to the lightest weight. That's a 7 for this machine, and I'm going to press twice to the rhythm of 1 and 2, and you're going to go to that rhythm, and then you're going to keep adding weight until I fail. So that was 7, 14, 1 and 2. And you're going to keep going until you reach failure. There's 3 types of failure. There is the failure where you're not able to lift it, obviously. There's a failure where you're lifting it but not to the speed that I told you, 1 and 2. And then there is the worst failure. The failure where you can't lift, and so your body tries to manipulate itself so that you can get strength from other body parts. And then at that point, 1 and 2, at that point, you're setting yourself up for injury because you're going to turn to try to lift it, and then your back is going to be vulnerable. We're going to save some time. I'm just going to go to the bottom of the rack here, not trying to show off at all. 1 and as you see, I was not able to lift it, and even if I did lift it the way I did the first time, I didn't lift it to the speed. So at that point, when you get to the point of failure, going down gradually, you'll stop there, we'll find out what that weight is, and then you'll do the equation. The equation will be in the description, but I'll tell you it as well. You take the weight, and then you multiply that by 70% if you're a beginner. That 70% is what you will lift 3 times 12. I just set it to 49 pounds. Now I'm going to do 3 times 12 to the speed of 1 second out, 2 seconds in, for a total of 3 seconds per rep. 3 times 12 is 36, and that's how long you want to work out each muscle group before resting for 30 to 60 seconds. In the description for being a little bit easier, but here's what it will look like for 1 rep. 1, 1,000, 2, 1,000, 2, 1,000, 2, 1,000, 3, 1,000, 2, 1,000, 4, 1,000, 2, 1,000, 5. If you pick the right weight, then you'll get to the point where 7, you'll get to the point where it starts getting heavier right around 9. 9, 1,000, 2, 1,000, 10. And what you want is for the last 2 to be hard. And 12. And relax. Now you rest for 30 seconds to a minute, and then you do the same thing. Here's the little extra parts. Let's say that you get 12 the first time, you rest, and then you get to 7. And then on your 8th one, you're lifting like this. Don't power through at that point. Mark it down that you did 12 the first time, 7 the second time, lower the weight 1, and then finish the last 5 with this weight. 1, 2, 3, 4, but let's say the 5th one, you couldn't hit. So mark down, you've got the 7 for the original weight, 4 for the next weight, drop it down 1, and do the last 12th one. This is all about tracking. Once you get to the point where you realize, hey, the first week I did 12, 7, 4, and 1, and then the last set you might do less than that. The next week, or the next, if you rest 2 days, when you come back to it, you realize that you're getting more. Maybe you'll do 12 the first round, and you get 8 or 9 the second round before having to lower the weight. Those small incremental growths will do much better for your body in the beginning than any large amount of growth. Just take it at your own pace, and you're going to be fine. Any questions, leave them in the comments, and I will have extra information in the details. See you guys soon.